Hello, hello, my beautiful Geminis. How are you? Welcome. This is CJ, and it is time for the February 2023 energy. My goodness, here we go. All right. Just a reminder, your yearly energies are up. Your yearly money forecast is up. The monthly money and career readings are up for mid-January through mid-February. We're taking on the February energies now, and then there'll be a special edition Valentine's Day. I'm not quite sure what that's going to be yet. Spirit hasn't aligned me to it, so we're going to figure that out in the next couple days. Right now, we're focused on you and the month of February. How is it doing for you? We're about to get into it, and hard to believe we're talking about the second month of this year already, So this is our new monthly format. If you checked it out in January, you know what I'm talking about. It will be an oracle card. Thank you, Spirit. Moon cards for new and full moon, and many months it's full moon and new moon. It's reversed. An overall energy vibe from the major arcana, and then tarot, clarifiers, and finish up with the money and a love oracle. Okay, so monthly energy is giving you a little bit of the energy that's happening around you for the month of February. General reading, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and nodes for my Geminis. Please remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and the notification bell. That way, when I upload anything, you get a chance to check it out first. Okay, let's get started. Your oracle message. Wow, sacred space. I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. Look at this beautiful waterfall. I'm loving the oracle deck this month. It is showing cards that it doesn't usually show. And it is coming up a lot with healing energy, the sacred space here with the number 7. You may, beaver, so it could either be a beaver or a river otter. Can't really tell until the body's out of the water, but either or spirit animal message there as well. Grounding in nature, but in particular one of water space, which I love. So where is your sacred space? Where can you go when you need to align with your energy and to reconnect? It's kind of what that's saying. But we're going to pull moon energy now. Then I'll pull the overall theme. These are basically my clarifiers for what happens in the tarot. And I will pull a second deck of clarifiers from tarot. But this sort of gives us the arc of where this reading is going, since you could go in so many places with the general read, right? Let's get going. Moon, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gwen, if you are paying attention to this reading, I thought Peanut Man, Georgie, left us, and the other day I walked out on my front step was a peanut shell. So the answer to that is he's still around. He's just not been in my head. So if you follow the Gemini readings and you read any of the comments, one of my subscribers, who's a darling, Gwen, has been commenting, and some of the readings and things that I've come up with tend to be, I was tapping into a spirit animal energy, that is either shared between the two of us or something that just kept coming in so strong I couldn't ignore it. And that happens a lot in these readings. So if there's something I say, a number, an image, if I use a phrase, and you're like, oh my gosh, my so-and-so used to use that, comment. Because I'll sit with the energy for a little bit and see if there's something that they want to share. And that has sort of been the back and forth in the Gemini readings with Gwen. All right, emotions are running high with the supermoon. Now, is that emotions in just your emotions? Is that emotions between others? We're going to find that out. But there may be some very strong emotions. Excitement, maybe arguments, we don't know. And prosperity lies ahead with this new moon in Taurus, which should be happening at the end of April. So this can be a reading. While this is February energy, and I say this all the time, we are all aligned on different paths at different times. So you may experience this last year. There may be something that you're experiencing now in current time, or it could be something that comes up in a little bit. But whatever's happening now because of this, while the intention is roughly 30 days, it could creep into that time frame of Taurus, which is not that far after Pisces, which is where we're heading right now, right? Aquarius time into Pisces, Aries, and then Taurus. All right, let's see how this is. Perhaps all this excitement is about this wonderful opportunity that's coming your way with that prosperity card. All right. Major Arcana cards. We're going to get an overall theme for our tarot pull. This is the White Witch Tarot. If you're new to my channel, that was quick. The cards are like, boom, the Star. You know what? We're in Aquarian season. And I want to say, in the tarot readings I've done so far, the Star has come out in nearly every one in some way, shape, or form. This is Aquarian Major Arcana. It's about being seen. It's about shining. It is about wishes coming true. Quite a bit. It's also about, you know, higher thinking in many ways. So let's see where this goes with the Star. But this Aquarian time, as in the astrological zodiac time, but also Aquarius as in our upliftment from the Piscean age to the Aquarian age, right? That's another way of looking at this, that there's so much light coming into your world now. Many of the heavy things, Piscean, archetypal energies may be falling away from you, and it is a good time for you to go and ground yourself or find spaces if this is growing or happening or changing too quickly for you. Okay? It doesn't seem to be that way with my gems generally, but this is also a sister air sign, right? Gemini. Okay, so let's get into the tarot. Rising Venus and Node Spirit. Also a reminder, if you come to this reading just because something attracts you, you see the card, whatever it might be, there's a message here for you. So while it's specific to my Geminis right now, it can be, there's a message in here Spirit wants you to hear. Okay? So let's get going. Our first out, your energy. This is I am going to pull all the cards before I connect to it, but I just want to show these to you. The Agent of Swords, which would be equating to the Knight of Swords. Action, information, hearing something and going for it. The Six of Swords, which is funny because you've got an actioning, but then here the card that would be moving away from something is in a challenge position. Wheel of Fortune. Love this. Jupiter shining on you. And let's see what the card is after the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my. Oh, I love this. Okay. Not what I was expecting, but I love that it's in the reverse. So this Nine of Swords, where you may have had some high emotions, but ones that were being caused by your own thoughts. As this is the Nine of Swords in this position, notice that just hand over the head. You can't help yourself. You're just worried. You have anxiety. There's fear. But here with the card in the reverse, it's the release of that. The Wheel of Fortune and Jupiter brings you the gifts that you need to stop or to release this emotional mental game that you're playing. And that is also why the Agent of Swords is here, is to help you with that. You have all your own elements here. All right, let's get serious now. You are so in your air element with this reading. The Star, emotions, Agent of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. You know, gems are, oh, look at you. I love this. Okay. This Throne of Pentacles, or Throne of Torches, wrong one. I'm looking at the Six of Pentacles. So here is this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card of passion, of creativity, of boldness. You can create whatever you want to create. You have the energy to do so. This information may light that fire underneath of you. It can also be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries that might be around you, but the information that you've received, or that you're deciding when you decide to move forward with, is so bold, outside maybe of even what you normally do. You have such great confidence, or you will tap into this because this is either your current energy or the near future. Now, you have this right here, which is a little concerning. It's the Six of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. So the number 6 in the challenge position for you. It's also another card while you are finding it possibly difficult to move on. Maybe you have a little bit of this still. Shouldn't I? Will they, won't they? What's going to happen if I choose to do this? Here is the Six of Pentacles, which is that reciprocity, giving and receiving. It's in the challenge position. And also the number 6 twice in the challenge position. Let's pull the rest of these. Agent of Cups. Agent of Cups here. Beautiful card. It's the Knight of Cups. If it's a person, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. It can also be the energy of you with the Wheel of Fortune aligning to what you love and wanting to do what you love. And I'm going to pull this card here, and I'm going to give you what they just said to me. So just hold with me. Hold with me. Fool. Look at that. New beginning. The new beginning. Release of this thought. Release of this anxiety. The star shining down upon you. A wish come true. Your emotions really are running high, and it is a little bit of a twin energy. Okay, is what they're trying to say to me. And I love it here. Yeah. There you go. So, my beloved Geminis, and I say that because I have Gemini moon. I have tons of Gemini friends and stuff around me, so I get it. But what we're looking at is that duality of the twin. Okay? In the air, in the thought, in the passions on the earth. Do I do this? Don't I do this? This is what I'm thinking, but am I putting it into real action? Shall I move on? What am I going to get from it? There is a whole bunch of this push-pull energy is what Spirit is, my guides are showing me right now. Push, pull, go, stop, do, don't. Yes, no. Right? The duality here, my twins, my energy, up, down. It just feels like it's bing, bang. Like you're looking at all sides of it. You may have been in a very, very tumultuous mind game with yourself or with others over worry, fear, conversations even in the air element, negotiations even if this is for work, and that's where all those emotions have been running high. The final, or the anchor of this reading here, is the Temperance card, Sagittarian's card, which is calling you to bring things back into balance. Temper those emotions, temper the fire and the water. And while that isn't part of the Gemini makeup being air, it's about the foot in the water, the foot on the ground, right? The fire and also the water, tempering, alchemizing, creating your new space, bringing things into balance, restoring yourself. There is a big feeling of needing to restore yourself in this time, which is why the sacred space is here, right? But ultimately, your passion, your ideas, your thoughts, your courageousness, blessed by the star, the universe shining upon you, bringing balance into your life with all of this new beginning, starting a new cycle with the prosperity that lies ahead as you work through this, going through Taurus season. Yay. All right, now let's clarify this a little bit more. Page of Wands. I love this energy. This again, a about you connecting to this enthusiasm, this optimism, getting your life back on track, if you will, right? Because the Six of Swords is in the challenge position, getting yourself moving ahead by getting out of this worry space or this too much communication, too much thought. Nine of Swords, air energy. So is it too much TV? Are you listening to too many other people? Are you reading so many things? It's written word as well. Are you using some negative self-talk? Or if it's not you, is someone else around you doing it? You're absorbing this energy. It can, vice versa, right? But here with this beautiful page of fire, news of exciting opportunities, because the pages bring news. And then your knight, the agent, actions it, allowing your creativity to soar and do things that fuel your passions. And here is where this is what I was feeling about. Do I, don't I, do I, don't I? I don't know that you can read the bottom line, but the bottom line is finish what you start. And that is perfect to the energy that Spirit was sharing with me about this. Will I, won't I? Should I, shouldn't I? Is this happening? Is this not happening? This seesaw. Thank you. That's what they just showed me. A seesaw. Up, down, up, down. Interesting. Maybe that resonates for some of you, but that's what I'm feeling in this reading for you. 7. Here we go. Yeah, all right. 7 of Pentacles, the harvest card, as I often say. Seeds well planted. Efforts, investments that will be rewarded in the future. Prosperity lying ahead. The need for some patience. It's not going to happen necessarily overnight. A time for resting and planning for the future. And, oh my gosh, with the shadow energy of these cards. Unnecessary worry. 7 of Pentacles. Unnecessary worry. Ooh. Don't strangle the messenger. It feels like a little bit of a spiritual, reminder of who you are. Align yourself. Remember who you are. Feels like a little bit of a spiritual, slap on the wrist kind of speech, the way it's coming out here. But it's only because there's so many beautiful things here. This feeling about you're failing to recognize the magic around you is the energy that I'm feeling. With this 9 of Swords, luckily it's in the reverse, so you're coming out of that. But this karmic receiving and giving of, I don't deserve it. I'm not seeing it. There's nothing around me. This project I started, this relationship I started, this whatever XYZ I started, nothing's happening with it. It's not happening. It's not quick. It's not whatever. My art project, my side hustle. It can be anything. But here, you're failing to see the magic that's all around you, right? That's what this card is. The Wheel of Fortune is here to turn all this around for you, to align to what you love. And it not only starts you on a new journey with the Fool, a new cycle, but you are the magician. You create your world. And that's why I was saying it feels a little bit like a spiritual tap on the wrist because of that. What are you thinking? Where are your thoughts? Be careful of what you're thinking and what you're putting out in the universe, because it's listening and the universe will answer you. Right? Your wishes are being heard. They will come true. The prosperity is here. The new beginning is here. The balance is here. The restoration of your life. Also in alchemizing with temperance. Alchemizing. Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. The Throne of Torches, King of Fire, Queen, King, does not matter, male, female. This is the highest form of you going after what you want, building what you desire, being creative, and knowing that you walk the walk and talk the talk, and that you can get whatever it is that you desire. Allowing your creativity to soar with that page. Oh, gosh. See, it's the truth. Rainbows on the Magician here. Rainbow with the Temperance card. Two totally different decks. But there's another symbol, synchronization, serendipity, a sign. So how people refer to it in so many different ways. The sixes are shouting out big to me. And there was something else. Sixes, 9, 8. No, I guess not. All right, let's pull a money card. I think we get it. Believe in yourself, Gem. Believe in yourself. Spirit does, and Spirit's hearing you and answering you. They told me to pull this top card, and okay. Rescuer. Someone may enter your life and help resolve any difficulties you're experiencing. Your wish coming true. Consider careers as a firefighter, paramedic, or any rescue or heroic profession. That's generally what the King of Swords represents, too, in an individual career path. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, quite the opposite. It shows your strength. Beautiful. So there is some money advice. But then look at this. This was right underneath of it, and Spirit said, take it. Growth. Great news in money matters. Prosperity lying ahead, a raise or a new job offer. Money will soon start flowing to your business. Promising opportunities are awaiting. Magician, create them, bring them into your world, think them into being. Manifest those rewards that you want from work, from life, joy, happiness. Really tap into your magic, because failing to recognize a magical opportunity in the Four of Cups and then boom, the Magician is the next card out. That's some serious spiritual talk there from your guides. You know, out of all the readings besides Sag and Scorpio, Geminis often get some hard truth is what I'm going to say. Hard truth messages from the guides. And it's because you guys can take it. And if you're new to my readings, there'll be times I'll actually say I don't want to say that, but I always do, because it's not about me. It's the message that someone needs to hear. And that might be one person, it might be a dozen people, but it's not my message. It's yours, right? So it's only my job to share that. All right, love oracles, healing heart, healing from a heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. And that is absolutely what that Nine of Swords could be about. Healing from that. A new beginning. The Agent of Cups, remember the Wheel of Fortune and the Agent of Cups, turning into something you love. It could also be someone you love. Starting a new relationship in love. So many different ways to read the cards, but being general, we're going with the bigger energies here. That Nine of Swords can be that release of this toxic worry and energy that you've been going through and starting on this fresh new journey with the Fool. Right? So it can very well be with this relationship card here. Healing heart. And I send you absolute healing, light, green, beautiful Archangel Raphael energy to help you with that. And here's the cassette. Some outdated thinking, conditioning, or replaying events over in your head. Gosh, Gemini, another one. That's what this is. Really, this is self-induced, but it is one that sometimes you just can't get yourself out of. The replaying of the events over and over, the anxiety, the worry. And gosh, this is the second time that's referred to with that Nine of Swords. The good news is, remember, that is in the reverse. This is the end of the cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is turning you this way. Believe it. Tap into your magic and move forward this month. And use this moon energy and the sacred space to help you ground and connect, so you can release all of this energy, transmute it into the ground, let Mother Gaia take it and transmute it into love out into the universe. Help heal yourself in any way that works, whether this is water, meditations, baths, connecting with nature spirits in some way. Your sacred space is certainly going to help you find that peace and security and contentment while you work on your passion and your creativity to go into this new cycle. Leave this old stuff behind. No more juggling, no more seesaw. Time for you to move forward. All right, gang. Healing. Beautiful. Thank you, Archangel Raphael. Thank you for sending this healing energy out towards, and Venus, thank you, Goddess, for sending this energy to our Geminis who are suffering and hurting right now, and healing this heart. Love and light. I'll talk with y'all soon. Bye for now.